How's everyone doing, guys? Hope you're alright, guys. Cody, guys, back again, dropping yet another video. Right, guys, latest news, little bits. Finally, I've broke 1,000 subscribers. I've reached 1,000 subscribers. Currently at like 1,009 subscribers, which is amazing. So I'm very grateful to you guys. Picked up like a mad surge in the last week or so. Yeah, so thank you to you guys. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the great comments and stuff. The trolls have left me alone now. They've piped down and they've done one, which is great. So I'm carrying on regardless. Get shunned by most of the prison reform campaigners that I used to interact with and stuff. So decided to do my own thing. I'm teaming up with a gangster, former gangland figure from the north of England, and we're gonna. The aim is to do criminology tours. I'm doing my first Q&A 2 weeks today on the 5th of December at the University of Salford to the criminology students there. Coventry City University are interested. Liverpool John Moores University is interested, and the City of Liverpool University as well. Also done a question and answer session. The last few videos you'll see, they was answering questions for Birmingham City University criminology students for Dr. Anna Kotova. Yeah, there's just like crazy things going on. Since I've got out of prison, I've used my experiences to try and educate people, trying to break the media write a lot of stories about prisons, cushy jail, prisons, butlins with bars, cushy prison life, when it's absolute nonsense, right? So I speak out and I do the interviews with the media. One, because the Ministry of Justice tried to keep a lid on deaths in custody and the suffering of prisoners within prison, mental health wise, things like that. So that's one reason I speak out. Two, because the media write rubbish about prisons, making out it's cushy and it's this and it's that. So I do interviews to try and dispel that myth and try and break that the rubbish that the newspapers write. Also trying to whistleblow, trying to get the stories out there about prisoners in the prison system, in every different prison. Still doing interviews with the media. Still doing vlogs. Away from the vlogs and stuff like that, I'm trying to lobby MPs and stuff, trying to get into a position to get into the Houses of Parliament, or trying to at least get to the table with the Ministry of Justice, which would be a massive like coup for me personally, because as a thick uneducated street kid from Manchester. The criminology tour, I've had, like I said, I'm getting vested interest and stuff from several universities, which is cool. Me and this gangland figure, he's very, very well known. He's very respected, very feared. He's out of all that now, trying to do it the right way and stuff. He's a gentleman. I spoke to him at length on the phone. We were supposed to meet up a few years ago in London, didn't happen. Supposed to met up with him in his area, didn't happen. He ended up in prison, I ended up in prison. Back in touch with each other, spoke to him on the phone. He's an absolute gentleman. Got the utmost respect for him. Find him fascinating myself, to be honest with you. And obviously got big respect for him and stuff like that. So that's another interesting development. Yeah, like I say, reached 1,000 subscribers, which is crazy. This gangland figure that I'm going to be doing the university tour with, I've ordered a couple of books of his. When I go over to meet him, I'm going to get them signed, and then I'm going to do a bit of a giveaway and stuff again, because I've reached 1,000 subscribers. That could be a few weeks though, guys, yet, so don't hold your breath for that yet. What else is new? Just still doing what I'm doing, man. I get shunned by the prison reform group, so I decided to copy their idea and do a university tour. But because I get shunned, I'd rather just do my own thing and use my own experiences and stuff. Any criminology students that need help have contacted me since I got out of prison. I've helped with dissertations. I've done interviews on the phone for them. I've done emails. I've even done it on direct message on Twitter, answering questions for criminology students. Like I say, still doing interviews on crime, gun crime, knife crime, gangs, policing levels. Now this criminology thing's come about, which is quite, find it very interesting. I'm scared shitless about doing this speech at the University of Salford. Find it very, very daunting and very scary and very intimidating. Don't really like academic people. They intimidate me a bit. So them, like, because I believe that quite a few students are middle class and a bit posh and stuff. So that's a bit intimidating, but I'm still going to do it. I'm going to relish the opportunity and try and make something positive out of a negative. I've been given, over the last several months, since I've been out of prison. I've had kids contact me that have been arrested, got in trouble, looking at prison for the first time and stuff like that, trying to advise them, trying to steer them away from a life of crime, telling them there's a better way to go. The lad that I was trying to keep out of trouble kept getting arrested. I told him, if you get nicked again, don't be surprised if you get remanded. He didn't. He stayed out of trouble, and he got tag, fine, alcohol and drug referral order, I think 200 hours of community service, and a 2-year suspended sentence. So that was great. I was really happy to hear that. It's better than going to prison for the kid. He's from a nice area down south. He's from a nice family, and prison, young offenders and that would have messed his head up and stuff. And I didn't really want him to go down that route, so he stayed out of trouble. I've got others that have messaged me and stuff. The vlogs and stuff on here, some of them have been educational, some of them have been advice, some have been just rants and stuff about the prison system. I've actually helped prisoners' families to an extent. Prisoners' girlfriends, like lads that have been sent down for the first time, and there's not enough information out there, so their girlfriends or their wives have used my videos about, like, email a prisoner, about what you can buy in prison canteens, cheapest way to send money into a loved one in prison, reception visits, what to pack for prison, all that sort of stuff has helped people. It saved people money as well, which is fantastic. Yeah, man, just trying to do my best, man, trying to use my experiences to educate people and everything else. I'm no expert, guys, on anything, right? I'm an expert in my life and my experiences, and I use them to, like I say, help people, speak out, educate people. And like I say, by doing the interviews with the media and stuff, I'm speaking out for prisoners. I'm trying to give prisoners a voice. I'm trying to let the world know that prisoners are not bad people. There's a lot of good people in prison. There's a lot of frustration, anger, mental health in prison, suicide every 5 days, suicide attempts every 5 hours, record numbers of assaults on staff, record numbers on assaults prisoner to prisoner. Just prisons are full of death, misery and despair. It's as simple as that. Spice and all the rest of it that goes on within prisons. So just trying to speak up, trying to let the people know what prisons are really about. They're not butlins with bars, a load of nonsense, all that crap that you read in the media. And I'm just doing my own thing, guys, carrying on, doing what I'm doing. I don't get a penny for anything I've done. So yeah, like I say, I've got my own issues in my head that I've dealt with through my life and stuff. Staying strong, staying out of crime, which is a very hard thing to do because the offers of money and work are still there. And like I say, when you've got no education and you can't get a job because of your criminal record, it's like the system wants me to go back into crime, but I'm not. I'm staying out of crime. I'm being good. I'm carrying on doing all this stuff. I find it very productive. I enjoy it. It helps me come full circle, guys, in my life and stuff, you know what I mean? A criminology professor has asked me if I'd be interested in speaking to children at schools. I'd love that opportunity and stuff. Trying to tell them to embrace education, put down your knives, don't be doing antisocial like stuff, and stay out of trouble, stay out of crime. There's a better way to do it. You can be successful by going through education, getting qualifications, and making a success of yourself. Be a successful businessman. Don't become a gang member. Don't become like getting involved with shooters and drugs and selling drugs and knives and gangs and postcode gangs and just petty crimes to serious crime. It's not worth it. There's a better way, because eventually you'll end up in prison, and it'll fuck your head up. It's as simple as that. All right, guys, going to leave this video here. Thank you very much for all your support and your messages and stuff. I'm interested to know if you guys have got any ideas who this gangland figure could be that I'm getting involved with the criminology tour. If you want me to speak at any of your criminology courses, or if you are a criminology student, like let your professors know about these vlogs and about what I do, and we'd be more than happy to come along and speak to your either school or university or even college, guys. Right, gonna leave it here, guys. God bless. Speak to you all soon. Bye.